Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 32 of Let's Play Queen's Wish, the Conqueror. We have a new achievement, Into the Swamp, enter the Ukatish Swamp. 46.9% of players have this achievement. A little low percentage, but it is what it is. We're in Nacala, exploring the first Ukatish city, quote unquote, that we found. So let's see, we could probably grab this pile of wood. Oh, I didn't want to steal from the Ukatish though. But there we go, we did. Feel kind of bad, but there's really no consequence. Let's head in here. When you try to talk to one of the worshippers, you only get a nasty scowl. They are concentrating on how much they dislike outsiders, which, unfortunately, you are. Shaman clears her throat. She is willing to talk to you. The others aren't. The shaman. You enter a hall where a shaman is leading a congregation in a ceremony of some sort. As the townsfolk stand and kneel in two lines, she is leading them in some sort of litany of hate. She is listing crimes against the Ukatish people, big and small, going back centuries. As she recites, the people grumble and nod. Most of the offenders are Ariel and Vol. A few are from northern Ukatish clans. After a few minutes of this, she looks at you and gives a little nod. You can go and speak with her. They call us dirty. The shaman notices you, but she continues her service. You watch for a while. She talks about the arrogance of the Ariel, the cruelty of the Vol. She extols the hard work, hardiness, and endless virtues of the Ukatish people. After about a half hour of this, she tells her flock to kneel, rest, and contemplate. Then she walks back into her alcove and motions for you to join her. I am Shaman Alton. Lord Ike told me to speak with you. You were told to speak with me? Yes, the Ike want relations with Haven. It is their decision. Politics are not my realm. I have never met a Havenite. Now I have. I hope you will not give us reason to put you in my services. She wears ceremonial Ukatish swamp leather. You note mud smears all over her chest. What do you think of Haven? My work is my people, keeping their spirits strong. I think about them. I don't think about you at all unless I am told to. You are a shaman of the Ukatish. I am, but don't make too many conclusions. The Ukat is full of shamans, many different sorts, with many purposes. What sorts of shamans are there? There are hedge mages who use the ways of nature to help the townsfolk to earn their keep. There are swamp shamans who wander our lands and convince nature to be kind to their people. There are healing shamans and court shamans, war shamans and lore keepers. What sort of shaman are you? I am a spirit shaman. I tend to the spirits of the people. I keep them strong. How do you tend to their spirits? By fueling their rage. Anger is the daily bread of the Ukatish. The other people of the world rob us and raid us and mock us. We let our fury fuel us. Life in the Ukat swamps is hard. We struggle. We die early. Sometimes our hate is the only thing that can get us out of bed in the morning. Is deranging your people with hate really productive? Oh, we would all love to enjoy the wealth and power of Haven, the beauty of the Ariel Woods, the dry warmth of the Vol. You all think you are better than us. Here, our land tries to kill us at every turn. Only fury makes us strong enough to master it. This is the Hall of Remembrance. What do you remember? We remember crimes. We have borne the brunt of centuries of contempt by the people of Sacramentum. We remember all the vengeance we have yet to take. To be Ukatish is to be insulted by our decadent rivals, who pretend they are better. What insults? They call us mud people, simple swamp folk, uncultured, dirty, and dull. They tell lies about us, our intelligence, our morals, our families. They are just words. Why do you care so much? Just words. It's easy for you to say that Haven is rich and powerful. You can afford to ignore words. We are poor and life is hard. Our pride is all we have. If you attack that, you are trying to destroy us. I have another question. What crimes were committed against you? In our swamps, we are strong. Our warriors are used to them, and we use our barbed spears to great effect. Outside our swamps, the Ariel and Vol attack our caravans, take our people away, ignore our cries for justice. When Haven was here, they prevented this. So Haven has its points. I never said it didn't. Haven provides services. We pay for them in freedom and dignity. Does this still happen? When Haven left, the practice resumed. The Ariel didn't even see us as fully human. They have no moral qualms about treating us in any way their whims dictate. The Vol are the same, but to a lesser extent. They are too busy enslaving and brutalizing their own people to worry about us too much. The Ukatish have a treaty with Haven. Yes, signed before most of us were born. Not properly respectful of us, since Queen Sharon made the Vol her favored vassals. But yes, a treaty. Lord Ike wants me to support our vassalage. I am unsure. We can be useful allies to you. Shaman Alton thinks on this. There is a place northwest of here on the west coast. Take the road north to Ganelspan and turn west. It is called the Mist Maze. Go there, learn something of our people, then return. Tell me about the Mist Maze. That region of the swamp is haunted. It has been for all Ukatish memory. It is a place of shades and fog. The Mist Maze is the core of the haunting. It keeps our secrets close and defends them from all, even us. I don't need to judge you. It will. What can we learn there? Something about the nature of the Ukatish. You must convince the spirits there to talk. Take the gift they give to you and bring it back to me. Okay, let's go ahead and record this. Okay. We have to head to a mist maze. Interesting. I do kind of wish there was more consequence to stealing, because there's really not, so it just makes me want to steal more. Foundry, keep out. Nacala leatherwork. Let's check this out. Ukatish. This is the leatherworks of Nacala. Mercifully, the tannery is out of town. The processed leather is brought here to be worked, but the stink is powerful nonetheless. The shopkeeper nods as you enter. I am Ukatish. Lord Ike told us to help you any way we can, Prince. Please let me show you our fine leatherwork, unique in all the known lands. Tell me about your leather. Ukatish leather doesn't come from mere bulls. No, our leather comes from the massive lizards of our land. Our swamp runners wear nothing else. It's perfect for swamps and unfriendly climes. He holds up a piece of green skin to inspect. It's thick and tough, but it also has a strong, musty odor. How is it superior? When properly worked, it's thicker and stronger than mundane leather, but just as supple. Joins together well to hold out moisture, perfect for the Ukatish swamps or any other swampland. It has a bit of an odor. He frowns. It does? I didn't notice anything. I have another question. Ukatish works on punching holes in a new drake skin belt while you shop. Let me see your wares. Ukatish cap and Ukatish leather, 10% poison resist. Huh. You know, this might not be a bad idea to buy. You can keep yours. Healing bonus, you can keep yours. And you can keep yours, so I think we should go ahead and buy an Ukatish leather. I don't need anything. No matter, there's always a buyer for fine Ukatish leather. Let's go ahead and pass. Scroll of Might. Terrence. Put this up here. Put this on so we don't get the penalty to speed. That has an augmentation we have to remove. We're really running out of pack space. Fine swamp gear. Nacala resting place. Several Ukatish are in Nacala's resting place mourning quietly. You leave them alone. Let me come in here. The doors are sealed. As you try to open them, someone inside shouts, "The workshop are sealed. Please go." Oh, let's go try this box here. Fine fur. Can't take it. Aye. This wiry man is filling in a grave when you approach. You watch silently while he completes his work. He sighs, drinks from a flask at his belt, and stares down at the lumpy dirt. You clear your throat. He says without looking up, "I'm Arik Bokeh. I tend to the resting place. Place of resolve. Watch where you step." What is this place? This is Nacala's resting place, he grunts. Not much of a talker, this one. Who is buried here? All of our honorable dead. Of the Ike clan. Of the farmers around here. They all rest in the safety of Nacala's walls. How long have your people been buried here? He takes a swig from his flask. I don't know. Long time. 100 years? 300? Wait, all of your dead for centuries have been placed here, in this tiny bit of land? Aye, the soil of the Ukat, it eats up the body fast. Something in the dirt consumes the flesh, the bones. No matter how bad it gets, always room for more. Look at the ground. You look at the dirt, it's dark and damp. When you look closer, you see fragments of decomposing bone everywhere, directly under your own feet. You shudder. Arik nods. Aye, he takes another swig. You said this is a place of resolve. Aye, we keep a lot of our resolve here, where all our dead are. Good thing for Haven to see, I think. How do you feel about Haven? I don't. That's our Lord's job. I just dig. Is anyone you know buried here? He doesn't answer. He just looks away and takes a deep swig from his flask. Resolve for what? The swamps are hard. Makes one want to give up. We can come here to be with all our dead. No, we have to keep going. No, we can't let down our forebears. They're all here, waiting, wanting us to protect them. All this speech has exhausted him. Without another word, he wanders off. Okay, let's come up here, I guess. This is the exit, okay. Alright, let's come down here. Ike Clan Hall. Trading Hall. Viscount Taylor. This is the trading hall of Nacala. When a merchant brings a caravan to the town, he or she can come in here to negotiate deals with other traders. It is an old hall. Deep ruts have been worn in the floor among the tables by generations of feet. Now, however, the hall is neglected. It is chilly and mostly empty. This young woman is watching over the merchant hall. She wears a narrow gray sash and clothes imported from Haven. Granted, they were made and last fashionable 40 years ago and are now more patches than cloth, but they are very nice by Ukatish standards. She is thrilled to greet you. She stands, kneels, and bows her head deeply. I am Viscount Taylor, merchant master of the Ike. I have been waiting for you to stop by. I am honored, Prince. We are thrilled that Haven has returned to us at last. How did you know I was coming? As we all say, when Haven sniffles, we all catch cold. By now, everyone in all the lands of Sacramentum know that a prince roams our land. Tell me about this trade post. Ah, it is humble, is it not? Very sad. Once, Nacala was the hub of all trade in the Ukat. We have a glorious past. It seems pretty quiet. We have trade with the Ariel and the Vol, but very little. They have much contempt for us and our goods. Only Haven has ever made the Aya clan flourish. And what would I have seen in its glorious past? Trade, fine Ukatish goods brought from the north. Traders from Haven would be here, bearing goods from your lands. Proper cloth, medicines, scrolls of learning, even the occasional spices. We paid a fair price for it all. What do you craft well? Taylor speaks with genuine pride. Our iron and weaponry have always been deemed worthy. Our leatherwork is unique. Queen Sharon certainly thinks so. That is why you are here, is it not? She smiles. You claim to be a Viscount. Haven has given my family that honor in return for our work bringing profitable trade between our peoples. What is the purpose of the title? Haven creates Viscounts to mark vassals who have freely given long, worthy service to the Empire. It is a source of great pride and esteem. Why do you still have the title when Haven left so long ago? The title is passed from parent to child. My father, alas, passed in a fever 5 years ago. He is in our resting place now. The responsibility of this trading post passed to me. So did the title. Let's discuss something else. She is relieved. Yes, of course. Let's discuss Haven's trade with the Ukatish. We are eager to resume it. Well, the Aya clan is. We have plenty of iron. We have suffered much from the loss of the knowledge and goods you can bring us. As a token of our sincerity, we want to give you an offering. Go on. To the north of here is the Seven Oaks Mine. It is a peat bog of the Isaac clan. Yeah, let's say Isaac. We would like you to use it. It may take some work to reclaim it from pests, but it will provide valuable iron for your efforts on Sacramentum. We ask you to take it. Sweet. Is the Seven Oaks Mine a productive bog? It is an old bog, but a reliable one. It produces a slow, constant stream of iron. I think you will find it to be valuable. How dangerous are the pests? I'm not sure, actually. We had to abandon it about 10 years ago. There weren't enough workers there to fend off these snakes that kept entering the land. Also, there were shades. That region always has a problem with haunting. I'm sure there's nothing there you can't easily overcome. Taylor waits attentively to see how she can help you. Everyone in the merchant hall is watching you, though they do it subtly. Okay? That's it. We're robbing these people to try, but there's no, downside to it. It's too simple to just do. Oh. Skelly. Let's go here. Skeleton archer. Bleeding immune. Oof. Come down here in Whirlwind. Elspeth. Dang. Oof. Dang. Let's get down here. Elspeth is kind of getting rocked. Come on in. Heal her. Whirlwind. Well, this is a pretty tough skeleton. Just come here and attack. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, somewhat tough. There we go. Iron bar and 10 copper bits. Getting plenty of iron. Let's go ahead and heal. Wow, 39. Dang. Let's head up here. Oh. Okay. Okay, still can't take the fine furs. Let's see. Trading hall. I guess we can enter here, which is the Isaac Clan Hall. This is the biggest, grandest hall in Nacala. It's a little warm. It's even a little warm. It is a meeting hall of the Isaac Clan, the largest clan in these parts. They are large and local, yes, but they have seen better days. The wall hangings are torn. The floor is unswept. Their clan leader, sitting at the head of the long table, is old and tired. Still, he greets you warmly when you enter. Welcome, Prince. Runner Saranje told me you were here. Please come in. Sit in our hall. We have much to discuss. There's an old dignified man standing at the head of the table. He wears impressive leather armor, a cape of beautiful fur, and a narrow dark gray sash. He is entirely clean and his hair is freshly clipped. The Ukatish can present themselves well when necessary. He gives you a dignified nod when you approach. Welcome, envoy. I am Lord Isaac. I speak for the Isaac clan. Greetings, I'm Prince Matthew of Haven. I am honored that you have visited. I apologize for any offense my soldiers have given. Before you explore further, however, there's something I must tell you. I'd like to know more about your clan. I have much to say. First, there is an urgent matter. Alright, say what you have to. We know why Haven have returned. We have been waiting for it. Many fear it. I welcome it. However, my clan is weak. We are poor. If you are looking for a powerful ally, we can't be it. Once, yes. Someday, yes. Today, no. Most leaders wouldn't brag about their weakness. I am not bragging, just being honest. To the other clans, we act strong, but you are Haven. With Haven, we must be direct. Can you help me find someone I can deal with? Of course, I can let you pass our lands. You will have our support while you are here. We won't hinder you in finding other clans to talk to. However, the Ice clan has weakened in Haven's absence. We can't be a full ally. That said, we can talk freely. Let's discuss your relations with Haven. Of course, this is very important to the Isaac. He touches his gray sash. We were close with Haven before the calamity drove you out. It brought us wealth and influence. Now we are weak. Why are you so weak now? Because we were traders. We controlled the main trade routes between us and you. Our foundries and workshops were perfectly placed to create goods for you. It brought us a lot of wealth and thus power. Then you left and we became a poor backwater again. Who do you think I should deal with? I don't dare say. Whenever I respond, it will anger some clans to the north. We are not strong enough to war with them yet. What do you want to happen? I will speak for myself, the only voice that matters in these lands, of course. The people may say otherwise, but it doesn't matter. The Isaac are reduced. We cower in fear of the northern clans. With Haven back, we will be safe. You don't care what you are afraid of the other clans? Of course, this is the way of the Ukatish. Without Haven to force us to unite, we fight. The strongest clans have the most say. The weakest clans are raided or destroyed. When Haven returns, the Isaac will rise. Until then, he shrugs. We are cautious. You don't care what your people say? Of course not. They are my people after all. They live on the lands of my clan. I look after them. I keep them safe and fed as I can. I have enough to worry about without fretting with their tempers and whims. Another question. Lord Isaac stands at the head of the table, trying to look calm and dignified. The longer you talk to him, the older he seems. He trembles very slightly. A long life in this remote swamp has worn him down, even as a lord. Yet he would rather die than look weak to you. He is Ukatish. I'd like to know more about the Ukatish. You are young, Prince. You know little about us, I expect. You will learn about us soon enough. I can only warn you, tread lightly, show respect, be careful. How should I learn about you? Explore our lands, talk to our people respectfully, learn our ways. Haven has an easier time dealing with its vassals when it takes the time to learn about them. Don't insult us, respect our pride. You will have an easier time completing your task. How do I get you to obey the treaty? By not wasting time out in these distant mud pits. A decision of that magnitude can only be made in the home warren far to the north. The question is then, who rules in the home warren? And you can change that if you need to. Would you be king? Would you reclaim the home warren? He can't hold in a short barking laugh. In our current state, our forces could not even pass Gannelspan, let alone reach the home warren. I can't do the impossible. If you want a strong ally to do your will today, it will have to be in the north. I have another question. I intend to explore Ukatish lands. I imagine so. The stronger clans are to the north. So is the home warren where our king sits and treaties are judged. Go where you want. The Isaac will not interfere. Where should I go? West. You should rebuild Fort Muck. I have allowed your workers to pass through. They are waiting for you. That fort will help you be reestablished in our lands. You want me to rebuild our fort? Of course. A powerful haven can't help but aid the Isaac. Another question. I want to explore Nacala. I have given instruction that you not be interfered with. Wander freely. Speak to our people. Learn about us. We are not sophisticated, but we are brave and strong as any people in your empire. I only ask that you stay out of our workshops for now. Where can I sleep? I have arranged quarters for you. He points at a door to the north. Sleep in safety and comfort here as my guests. Why can't I enter the workshops? My people are scared and angered by your return. Letting you visit our resting places and shamanic halls already upsets them. Letting you near our sources of wealth and security? That is different. Give me some time. Then I will let you see the resources we have for use. Will the other Ukatish be as welcoming as you? No, they hate, fear, and resent outsiders. I don't have that freedom. I am the leader. I must swallow my own pride and rage for their good. Where can I shop? We take pride in our leather and ironwork. You will find 2 shops by the north gate. I'm looking for ways to make our colony stronger. Are you looking for opportunities, places to fight? I don't know any. Perhaps others in town can help. Okay, that's it. Okay, we've got, wow, 29 silver coins and a gold goblet. I hope there isn't, well, I hope it doesn't come back to bite us, all this looting we're doing of things that are not ours. Lord Isaac has set aside these quarters for honored guests. You are welcome to use this bed to rest. A modest meal and beverage of your choice will be provided whenever requested. Alright, and what's over this way? Runner Saranje. You actually find a familiar face. It is runner Saranje, the woman who you met when you emerged from the Mire Fangs. She's back in her barracks, warming her feet by the fire. A vicious barbed spear leans against her chest. She's not exactly pleased to see you. Prince, she says, glad you made it. The Lord is next door. She nods to the west. He'll be eager to see you. I see you made it back safely from the Mire Fangs. It wasn't difficult. Hard part was getting past all the Havenites. Our Lord is allowing you to return to your ruined fort to the west. Not my business. I'm just a soldier. I was safe. She pats her spear. Nasty weapon. She nods. The wounds it makes bleed. They hurt. They are slow to heal. Even if you kill me, I will make you hurt for it. I have another question. Runner Saranje sits by the fire. She doesn't object when you join her. I'd like to talk to you about my mission here. Oh no, I'm only a soldier. You aren't going to trick me into talking about the ways of nobles. That will just get me demoted or worse. I'm not saying a word. That is very reasonable. She nods quietly. I want to learn more about the Ukatish. She sighs. I'm just a soldier, really, not a diplomat or a shaman. Alright, I have a suggestion. And what is that? The swamps north of Fort Muck are bad land, haunted by shades and worse. There's an old drake out there, worn down but still dangerous. Hunts anyone who goes out there. Now that Haven is back, the Lord will want to control that land again. Kill the drake, then you will learn about us. So just hunt down an old drake and you will tell us more? Hunt down the drake and you will learn. The conversation ends. Alright, so we've already got a few quests and stuff. Let's see. I guess that's all of Nacala. We can F3 here. Let's see how long we've been playing. 32 minutes. I guess our next step is to pick a direction and head out. We've got the leather work, the iron work. We can't sell that yet. Let's head out of, let's check our journal. We've got, I think I did that already. Let's return to Cody. Drake in the Fen. The Mist Maze, the Seven Oaks Mine, Ucat Advice. Okay, let's head out. And this is a long ways away, but we'll head to the Vault Gates. Go tell Cody we've opened up. I have been to Vitassa and Merba and delivered your messages. Nice. And the first merchants have already been here. They were practically racing to get here. They are desperate to sell their goods in stone. Haven makes a lot of money for some of them. There's good news from this. I'll be able to get some stone and send it to Fort Haven. Expect small but regular shipments going forward. Do you have more information for me? Fort West Bay. Okay. Level ups. Let's go ahead and head back to Haven while we're here. And check in. Actually, let's head to Greatport. And sell some stone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Have my materials arrived yet? They have. I'll make sure they are shipped to Fort Haven immediately. Please let me know if you need more. Need a request for resources. Of course, Prince. Do you need wood, stone, iron, or quicksilver? We need more iron. Chief Hertha makes some note on a scroll. When more ships come in, I will look for what you need and make sure it gets reserved for you. Check in again in a few days. -9 stone, but 63 gold. Let's go ahead and head back home. Have we unlocked Ukatish warriors yet? No. Okay. Let's just create a F. Let's go ahead and delete character. Okay. We have some time to level up. Let's go ahead and level up Lauren. Level 10. Let's go ahead and get Tower of Might. I think. Tower of Might, 5% chance for all allies within 4 spaces to evade magical and physical attacks at level 2. Increases evasion by 5%. Terrence, can get +1 energy if we go here. Can get Battle Frenzy, which is important. He's got a great 55% blessing bonus. Or he can get +1 energy and get a summon bones. How much energy does he have? It doesn't say. I think we might go ahead and get Battle Frenzy. And then Elspeth. Another point of Whirlwind might not hurt. Does 20% more damage. Let's go ahead and get Whirlwind. And then for me, you can get 2 melee damage bonus. Increases duration by 4 turns. Haven's Might. Haven's Mercy. Let's get the melee damage +2. Let's go ahead and get charges a foe, strikes it and stuns it. Bull Rush. Alright, cool. Let's go to our chest at home here. Miranda asks for you. Birch and Haven Soldier. Let's hit F3. Soldier is chained up in Miranda's office. With a sinking heart, you note that he is from Haven. Chief Miranda says, "This is Birch." Then she sighs. "So what is the problem here?" Miranda says, "Birch here has been serving near Ukatish lands for several years. Then he decided to thank Haven for returning to Sacramentum by inciting a mutiny." Birch says, "I'll tell my story." Talk, Birch. Birch stands up straight. "Thank you, Prince. While Haven was away, our commanders ran out of gold to pay us. Yet we served loyally. Then Haven returned, but they didn't bother to bring gold for us. Thus, we refused our orders. We want our pay." And so there's a mutiny. Birch says, yes, with respect. We have waited a long time. We fought back Ukat bandits and Marlings for years. Our back pay adds up to 100 gold coins, which I will distribute fairly. We want pay. Huh. Mutinies are bad. Birch nods. It hurts us greatly to refuse our orders. We want justice. Miranda says, I sympathize, but mutiny is the worst of crimes. You only needed a little more patience. Miranda, why can't we pay them? I can't control what your mother sends from Haven. I'm sure gold is coming. It's just not here yet. Troops and supplies were more important. Birch snorts. The standard empty promises. What does the law say, Chief Miranda? If a prince was not here, the penalty would be death. General Ajax did the mutineers a great favor, giving you a chance to spare their lives. I've made a decision. Birch stands at attention, sure that you will give justice. You can have him executed. The back pay will be paid. Also have Birch executed. Haven will pay its debts. The back pay will be paid. Release Birch. Miranda releases Birch. He kneels. Thank you, Prince. I admire your wisdom. We will fight well for you. Miranda snorts quietly as he leaves. Some of us were actually loyal. The next time you get a resource update and have the money, 100 gold coins will be deducted. Okay. Portal has a message. I have a job for you. I will keep everything in order. So happy to have been of help. Sutter's cheery voice emerges from the portal, instantly grating on your nerves. Matthew, I just got a report. You got through some wall somewhere and entered Ukatish lands. Nicely done. We need a report. What were the conditions of their defenses? There were no soldiers on their battlements. Ah, that is useful. Speaks of disarray. We grew weak, so they grew complacent. They must still be fractious. Fractious. That is good for us. Why is that good? Haven gains power easiest in lands that are divided. That is the usual state of affairs. The dirty folk who inhabit the Ukat are clannish. Many small factions squabbling for scraps. A good opportunity. Why do you keep calling them dirty? I suppose it's a bad habit. Need to be diplomatic. I just understand it as a swampland. Always muddy and sour smelling. No fault of theirs, of course. Still, the Ukatish are prone to anger, after all. This is the usual state of affairs. There are a few states, like Haven, with strong central leaders and some stability. Most of the world is divided and confused. Easy pickings for the powerful. I don't worry about the morality of it. That is our sister's job. How is it an opportunity? Go in, ally with some clan, sign a treaty, help them smash everyone else. Your mother and sister can explain the finer details. You and I are the ones who go out and do the deed. Something else I want to know. You don't get a response. Sutter must have lost interest and walked off. Typical. Okay, can we upkeep anything? No, not really. Unless it just takes stone. Another apothecary would be nice, but we don't have the quicksilver to keep it up too much. Mill. Upgrade fort. Okay, let's increases the resources gathered and reduces theft in this region. Let's go ahead and upgrade the fort. Boom. Let's see what we... Ooh, now we have 3 wood, 1 stone, and 2 quicksilver. Oh my gosh, that upgrade was major. We can get... Why can't we get an apothecary? Oh, we need more wood as of right now. But as soon as we get that wood from a resource gain, we can, go ahead and, get something cool. Looks like this room was upgraded. Let's see. Let's put, let's put this in there. Let's put the staunching augment in there. Duration augment. Let's see your inventory. Let's see, a staunching augment. Strength rune. +1 maximum energy. Shielding band. Iron augment. Put the band of warmth in there. The oak wand in there. Curse rune. Shock rune and strength rune. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to save here. And let's see where we're at. 46 minutes. Good. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 32. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've watched the whole LP so far, well, you rock. I love you. Much more to come, so stay tuned. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Next time we will head back to the Ukatish lands, I think, and continue our exploration there. Or wait to get some wood from a report and then go ahead and build an apothecary here or some other cool building. So stay tuned for that. I will see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.